Hey Madhav, where should I start learning data structures, algorithms, problem solving, and competitive programming? It's a doubt in many students' mind, and I've been there. I've been in your place, and I know how difficult it can be to find proper resources to start learning all these things. So don't worry, this is your friend, the Lean Programmer, and in today's video, we are going to discuss more than 20 resources from where you can start learning all these concepts and all these things, data structures, algorithms, problem solving, and competitive programming. So do watch this video till the end and do share this video with your friends as well, because I am going to talk about a lot of resources today which can help a lot of people. So yes, do watch this video till the end. And one more advice from my side, that after seeing this video, no matter which resource you pick up to start learning DSA or problem solving with, it's just my advice that don't go for all of the resources, otherwise you might end up being confused and revolving around the same topics. So yes, choose any one or two of them, or maybe three of them, but start learning. Remember this important tip. This is something very important which I'm going to tell you, that you start learning things when you actually start implementing things. So whatever you learn, start implementing, start doing things by yourself, and that's how you are going to learn things. So yes, without any further delay, let's get started. So I hope that you guys are super excited to know about these 20 plus resources which I am going to share with you guys today. So before we start off with the content, I just want to share the link to these particular slides with you in case you want to visit it and open any particular resource which I am sharing. I am definitely going to add the links to those resources in the description as well. But in case you want to access these particular slides, you can go to madhavbehel.tech/slides/4, since it's the fourth of my presentation slides. So yeah, and you can also go to my GitHub repository, which is madhavbehel/slides, to actually access all of my presentations and slides. I'll keep updating this GitHub repository, and do follow me on GitHub if you, and do start this particular repository as well. So yes, in today's video, we are going to discuss about the resources on which can help you guys to get started with data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming, problem solving in general, and so on. But before we jump on to the resources directly, I just want to tell you two things. First of all, first tip, which I already told you in the beginning as well, that always try to follow one or two or three resources. Don't jump on to every single resource you find, otherwise you will end up learning nothing. No matter what resource you select, try to select one or two resources and keep learning, keep doing through it. So second thing which I want to tell you guys is basically a basic roadmap which you can follow if you are not interested in all those big competitions, competitive programming competitions, and if you are like me, more interested in development and just like I used to do problem solving questions just for cracking the coding interview and not at all interested in those big competitions. So yes, if you are like me, you can follow this basic roadmap as well. But yes, so you can also go through any other resources as well, which I'm going to share with you later in this video as well. So yeah, a basic roadmap can be, you can do these things parallelly. So for the people who like doing books, I especially used to follow these tip number one, tip number two, and tip number six, and tip number 5, and tip number 7. So yes, basically you can do all these things in parallel. First thing is Data Structures and Algorithms, book by Narasimha, Karumanchi. This is a very good book. Second thing is Cracking the Coding Interview. Trust me guys, this is one of the best books you can come across, and you can easily find the ebook on internet as well. So yeah. Third thing is, if you are a beginner, you can actually start solving SPOJ, which is Sphere Online Judge Basic Problems. You can start doing lead code, and you can, this is a very important tip, mock interviews before giving the actual interviews. It's very essential, and it's in your benefit if you actually try out some mock interviews and actually do get prepared for the actual interview procedure. And then again, lots and lots of side projects. I always follow this particular thing whenever I'm learning some new technology. So this is actually not something directly related to competitive programming or problem solving or coding interviews, but yes, having side projects in development or in other domains actually help you build a strong profile which recruiters will actually like. So yes, you can do these things parallelly. So now the wait is over. I'm actually going to jump on to the resources section. So yes, again, if you want to access these slides, you can go to madhavvel.tech/slides. So the first resource is Codechef collection. This is something really beautiful. This is a syllabus for their certification program, but they have mentioned a lot of resources here, and every topic that you actually might want to learn if you want to become a pro at problem solving. So yes, they have mentioned everything, the whole syllabus, basic data structures, then big O notation, then basic math operations and primality testing, and all these things, recursion, greedy algorithm, dynamic programming, and all these things. Plus they have mentioned the links on where you can actually study these things and some problems which you can solve and all those things as well. So yes, this was the first resource for you guys. Second thing is Visualgo.net. This is one of my favorite. You can actually visualize various algorithms on this particular website. So for example, I just want to understand some sorting algorithms. So I can click here and it will actually take me to the portal where I can actually visualize basic sorting algorithms. So let's say if I start sorting and if I press on go, it will actually start showing on how this actual sorting algorithms, bubble sort and all those, selection sort, insertion sort, and all these work, and plus the pseudocode for it at the side. This is a very beautiful website. Your third resource for today is Data Structures and Algorithms book by, again, the one which I already mentioned in the beginning as well. But yeah, so again, you can find an ebook, a free ebook, very easily on Google. Just search DSA this on Google and you can find your own very easily. The fourth one, which is personally my favorite, cracking the coding interview. So this one, again, you can have a free ebook. I think you can search on it on Google and find it easily, cracking the coding interview PDF. The fifth resource for today, guys, is Geeks for Geeks. You might already know it, but you might say that, hey Madhav, Geeks for Geeks is such a big website. What should I go? I can't learn everything from there, right? So you can use Geeks for Geeks as a reference website whenever you are not able to understand any particular, let's say, concept, let's say dynamic programming, or let's say any particular thing, recursion or something. You can actually see their resources. They have a lot of resources and they have a lot of examples on their website and a lot of blogs as well, which can help you out. Then plus you can actually check out the previous year interview questions of various big companies if you are actually sitting for an interview. So before going to an interview, you can actually check out some previous year questions on this website. Your sixth resource for today is Tutorials Point. I have mentioned the link to the Tutorials Point Data Structures and Algorithms tutorial. Again, if you are more interested in reading things and doing them, this website might be very good for you. The seventh resource for today is Introduction to Algorithms by MIT Open Class. You can actually go here, MIT Open Courseware. So this is a very beautiful course, but it might be very long for you. So if you have time constraints, then you might want to think about whether or not to actually go through these tutorials, but this is actually very good resource. Then the next and the eighth resource for today is Data Structures My Code School YouTube playlist. Very beautiful playlist by My Code School. You can actually just check it out and it's amazing. Then the ninth resource for today, guys, is Introduction to Algorithms by Udacity. It's a very interesting course. I haven't done it, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. So maybe you can actually take part in it. It's a free course. The 10th resource for today is Data Structures in Java by Udemy. Again, it's a free course offered by an instructor on Udemy. You can check it out. The 11th resource for today, guys, is Data Structures Concept on Udemy. It's again very good course. Again, data structures and concepts and single list implementation. It's a free tutorial, so yes, you can actually go through it, and you can see 29,000 students are already enrolled in it. So yeah. 12th resource for today, guys, is DSA deep dive using Java Udemy course. It's a paid course, but actually it's very affordable. It's just for 490 rupees, and it has a very good rating, so it's a bestseller. So yes, you might want to go with this as well. And the 13th resource for today is Foundations of Data Structures on edX. Again, it's a free course, I think. Yeah, and 54,000 students have already enrolled in it. The 14th resource for today, guys, is Data Structures and Algorithms on Coursera. In Coursera, the course might be paid, but you can actually, the certification is paid as far as I know. So you can actually enroll for free, you can actually learn for free, and if you want certificate, only then you might want to pay for it. And around 2,200,000 students have already enrolled in it. So this seemed to be a very good course. The 5th resource for today is Tushar Roy's YouTube channel. It's really amazing, and I have also seen many of his videos. He is doing some amazing work on YouTube, so you might want to go through it. And he also has a playlist on dynamic programming, which is very helpful. So yes, you might want to go through his YouTube channel. The 16th resource for today, guys, is Rachit Jan's YouTube channel. He is one of my favorites, and I really love the work he's doing and uplifting the community. So yes, the 16th resource for today is Rachit Jan's YouTube channel. 17th resource for today, guys, is Akshay Sani's YouTube channel. Again, these two are some big names whenever it comes to competitive programming on YouTube. Three names: Tushar Roy, Rachit Jan, and Akshay Sani. So these three guys are doing some really amazing work. You might want to check out their channel. 18th resource for today is Pep Coding YouTube channel. Again, this is also a very good resource if you want to start learning competitive programming. And then JavaScript Algorithms by Cold Steel. It's one of my favorite, and I haven't done it, but I have heard a lot about it, and I have seen some introduction videos, and I can actually say the way he's teaching seems to be really cool. And again, it's a paid course, but it's actually affordable. Plus 59,000 students have already enrolled in it, and it's a bestseller. So yeah. And the last resource for today is online platforms for practice: Spoj, HackerRank, LeetCode, InterviewWith, Codechef, Topcoder, Project Euler, and there are many more guys. And there's a reason why I haven't mentioned all of them. And disclaimer that these are not mentioned in any particular order of importance or of quality or any other thing. These are just mentioned randomly. And I have not mentioned all of them because there's a reason behind it, because I want you guys to know that more than the platform, it is actually essential that you guys start solving problem. I'll give you my example. I'm not much active on these problem solving competitive programming website because I solve problems from books like Cracking the Coding Interviews and all. So yeah, I hope that you guys are understanding that more than the platform, it's actually the problem which matters, and it's actually you solving those questions that matters a lot. So yes, pick up any one of these platforms and start solving problems. And if you're not comfortable with online platform, just pick up that book, Cracking the Coding Interview, and start solving problems. Trust me guys, solving problems, implementing coding is more important than actually searching for a perfect platform. So pick up any one of them or any book and start coding. And if you have not subscribed already, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and Ask the Lean Programmer. If you have any doubt in mind, just go to this website madhavbahel.tech/ask and feel free to drop in your questions. I would definitely go through them, and maybe little slowly, but I'll try to release YouTube videos based on your particular questions. So that's it for today guys. Again, these are some very helpful resources. If you think these helped you, do share it with your friends as well. Do share them on LinkedIn, do share them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram if you like this video. And do like, share, and comment as well. That's it for today. Bye bye, guys. See you next week.